Fall is all about cozy comforts, and with Hero Bread, you can enjoy all your favorites and still hit your health goals. From breakfast bagels and meal prepped enchiladas to mouth-watering burgers and cheesy noodles. You won't believe Hero Bread's options have 0 to 5 grams net carbs and are high fiber from the taste and texture. And right now, Hero Bread is offering 10% off your order. Go to hero.co and use code FALL25 at checkout. That's FALL25 at hero.co. All figures are per serving of Hero Bread. Contains 2 to 18 grams of fat per serving. See the product nutrition panels on hero.co for more information.
If you love chilling mysteries, unsolved cases, and a touch of mom-style humor, Moms and Mysteries is the podcast you've been searching for. Hey guys, I'm Mandy.
And I'm Melissa. Join us every Tuesday for Moms and Mysteries, your gateway to gripping, well-researched true crime stories. Each week, we deep dive into a variety of mind-boggling cases as we shed light on everything from heists to whodunits. We're your go-to podcast for mysteries with a motherly touch. Subscribe now to Moms and Mysteries wherever you get your podcasts.
Welcome back to Fantasy Avenue. I'm Mikey Andersen, and today we have a guest on the podcast, Mr. Coach Flynn.
What's going on, Mikey? I always love making my yearly appearance on Fantasy Avenue.
Yes, this is year 2, second edition of the guest episode.
Yeah, Super Bowl preview just like last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do it again.
Yeah. We've been talking about this. We pretty much talked about this the entire high school football season. Before the high school season. We talked about it in like August. And it's now February, but, you know, it's better late than never.
Fantasy recap, man.
Yeah, we're ready.
We're ready. We're here.
We're gonna recap the season and talk about our favorite players, personal favorite players. Mm-hmm. We're gonna talk about the Super Bowl, which is in like 4 days from when this episode's being recorded. We're gonna talk about our predictions for the NFL awards, which is tomorrow, at the point of recording, and we can talk about the Broncos.
We can talk about the Donkeys.
Got it. We'll talk about the Broncos.
We can talk about the Donkeys. State of the Donkeys, state of the Niners, two favorite players. Yeah. We can roll with that.
We did that last year, and I remember there was a lot of shit talk.
Yeah.
So I've been excited to talk about that.
Against some guys can eat crow and admit it.
And ball.
Yeah.
Okay, well, what should we talk about first?
I think we should start off with who was your best draft choice based on everything taken into account, right? Like, who was your number one scorer based on where he was picked?
Yeah, based on draft position. The most value?
Yes, most value. Okay. Most bang for your buck.
Okay. Well, you want to start or want me to start?
Well, I can start based on my league. So in our coaches league, I drafted based purely off of what I thought was value, right? I was like, okay, quarterbacks, value's never there, right? It's not. I'm going strictly in a PPR league. I'm going to draft as many wide receivers as I possibly can. And I would say this year in our coaches league, my top pick would have been Stephon Diggs had he not gotten hurt. But kind of a sleeper pick based on I really didn't even draft him, but Noah Gray. Noah Gray at the tight end position for the Chiefs. Everyone always wants to roll Travis Kelce, think he's the guy, but Noah Gray, week in and week out, was scoring touchdowns and putting up 10 points a game at the tight end position for me, especially since I had Kyle Pitts as my number one tight end position.
That's bad. That's always bad. That's always a bad choice.
It didn't go well for me.
I don't think it ever has.
But the Noah Gray pickup was based on value, right? And I'm talking...
Right. Yeah, no. I expected you to say somebody with a little bit bigger of a name.
Yeah, but Noah Gray did a great... And he got in the end zone a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, he did a great job. Patrick Mahomes likes to use his tight ends, and he did well for me.
That's a good call out. Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm going to go, kind of a similar direction, different direction with a rookie who, coming into the season, a lot of people said was undersized, and a lot of people said, he was supposed to be the RB2 on their team, but I'm an Oregon fan, so I watched like every game of him in college, and I was like, okay, this guy's, I think he's going to be good. I didn't think he was going to be that good, but Bucky Irving went from, I'm in a dynasty league. That's another thing.
Oh, yeah, so
where
you get to keep him.
Yeah, where it's only, at this point, it's only rookies. Every draft, the draft every year is 4 rounds long, and it's only rookies, and by the end you're picking dudes who you've like honestly never heard of.
Right.
Just hoping that they're like, you just pick like Bills players and Chiefs players, just good teams, and hope that they somehow find a role. But I remember the entire league was talking about how he was like, he's like 170 pounds at the combine, and he was going to be an RB2 on a team that wasn't very good. And people were talking about him all this time, and like he was getting drafted we were in like the midway third round of the draft, and there was like 7th round picks going, like dudes I've never even seen their college before. And it got to me with like the third to last pick in the draft, and I picked Bucky Irving.
Wow.
And he went, over 1,000 yards.
Went stupid.
Is completely like
RB1.
The number one running back on our team.
Sean White was obviously...
Yeah, he's just done.
He was supposed to be the guy, though, in Tampa Bay.
And I drafted him in a different league thinking he was going to be the guy.
Yeah.
But now, I mean, I'm hoping for like a 10-year career out of this dude.
Yeah.
It's pretty sweet.
Yeah,
especially
that's a big pickup.
Little running back.
My only other argument that I can make was I got Jerry Jeudy late.
Yeah, that's big too, actually.
Late and played well down the stretch.
Yeah.
Started off the season slow, but played well down the stretch.
Yeah.
And did put up some numbers for the squad, which was good. Mainly, actually, he kind of went off once J-Mo came in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Once Jameis made his appearance.
For like the couple weeks that he was in.
Yeah, but I mean, he did well.
I know.
He did.
I watched that Bronco game. I was like, there's no way Jerry Jeudy is going to single-handedly beat our team.
And he came close.
When he was honestly a bust every year that he was on the Broncos.
Luckily, your Bo, came through.
Luckily he did. That
96-yard touchdown pass to Mims.
That was pretty sweet.
Right down the. Oh, that was nice.
The pages I follow on Instagram still like once a week pop that up.
Yeah.
Because we got nothing else really, It
was a big one.
It was pretty sweet.
Well, let's move into the next one. What do you think about? Let's just say who was your top performer of the season
overall,
all leagues,
like combined.
Overall.
Yeah. So I immediately think of a dude who's on multiple of my teams, and I mean I feel like it's just easy answer. Josh Allen.
Mm-hmm.
I have him in 2 leagues. Pretty much won probably half my weeks for me, like single-handedly.
Yeah.
And then he dropped I could really just see the difference. Our playoffs were aligned differently, where one playoff started in week 15 and one started in week 16. And I can't remember which week, but one of the weeks he dropped like 20, and then I'm a first-round exit. And then the next week he dropped like 45, and I obviously just killed the dude in that round.
Right.
So most of my team hung on whether he scored over like 35 points.
Yeah.
So I think,
Yeah, my 2 were in both. Well, obviously I had Saquon in one league. I mean, that one kind of speaks for itself. I don't think I need to elaborate too much.
Yeah.
Into that world. And then my other league, Justin Jefferson, did a great job. I think next year, like I told you, I drafted strictly off of what I thought was value. I need to put more value into the quarterback position. Yeah. Find a guy like Josh Allen, Lamar, guy who you're confident are going to put up consistent points week in and week out.
Yeah.
And just have that consistency of getting 20 points from your quarterback.
It's a little scary drafting quarterbacks because you never want to take him like round 1. And there's always dudes who do that, and then that's like overvaluing the position.
Mm-hmm.
But like in both leagues that I drafted Josh Allen, Pat Mahomes went first, and then Lamar, and then Jalen Hurts. So he was like the 4th quarterback off the board, and when I saw that, I was like, oh my. That's an immediate draft, no matter what I need.
Okay.
Because he got it to me.
Next one, I got a good one for you.
Yeah.
Who was your best pickup of the season?
Like waiver wire?
Mm-hmm.
That's tough.
I know mine right off the top. You want me to go first?
Yeah, you go first. Let me think.
Sammy Darnold. I mean, obviously, under the radar.
Talk about a quarterback.
Yeah, I mean, Sammy D played pretty consistently throughout the year.
Yeah.
I mean, you weren't going to get the big 40-point gamers out of him, but you could get that 16 to 20 range on average throughout the year, especially since I had Jettas paired with him. That was a nice little 1-2 punch.
Those quarterback receiver pairings, if you can find the right one, are like
best one of all time.
Like
Randy
60
Moss,
points.
Tom Brady. I had them both in 4th grade.
Never
forget.
That's so cool. Okay, mine are a little different, I would say. Definitely not the most exciting. I'm trying to find like their overall stats right here. Yeah. Okay.
Well, in your dynasty league, it would be almost impossible
to not be
like to have any pickups.
Yeah.
I mean,
it was almost nothing.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of ignoring that league. I picked up Russ in that league, and he became like a mid starter. So
Yeah.
I mean, it is a 2 quarterback league, so he went in. He rotated.
Yeah.
But I think my guy is as a kicker. I just feel like I have to say this. Chris Boswell.
Oh.
I got him in all 3 of my leagues post draft because I didn't in 2 of them I didn't even draft a kicker. I was just trying to pick people, and then I was like, I'll think of a kicker later. So I got him in all 3. He scored 188 fantasy points this season, which I saw a thing. I can't remember because it was like a couple months ago. It was the very end of the season, but he was like the RB12 or something. Like that's nuts.
Yeah.
He scored like 10 points a game at least. And as a kicker, I just feel like I got to say him.
Fair enough.
But he's cool.
I mean, that's a fair one.
Never think about the kicker. Usually I go based on matchups, like who's playing a bad defense.
Right.
But this is like the first year that I just roll with the same dude, and it worked.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Not necessarily exciting.
This is my last talking point for Fantasy World, and I don't know if you have another one or not, but
yeah,
my last one would be, who was your biggest letdown of the season?
Well, that's a good question. I got to think about that. Let me look real quick. Oh, actually, I know it. I already know it.
Yeah, you go first.
I already know
it. You let it rip.
So it's got to be Tyreek Hill for me.
Yeah.
I drafted him third overall.
Plenty of sense.
He was just okay. So this is the story with one of my leagues. The league with my friends. It was like my biggest pay league. I went heavy. It was like a complete flip. I went heavy receivers in the draft. I drafted Tyreek. I drafted Jalen Waddle too because I was like, okay, one of them's got to do good. They both were like terrible this year.
Then Tua gets hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just completely awful. So he's definitely my bust. But at one point in that league, my running backs were Derrick Henry, Joe Mixon, James Cook, and Christian McCaffrey.
How?
Isn't that insane? Yeah.
Did you win?
Just think about it. No. I didn't win. Because my receivers were like Jaden Reed and DJ Moore.
Woof.
Like I just couldn't the imbalance was crazy.
Yeah.
So I drafted Derrick Henry at this early. Everyone's like, oh, he's too old, he's not gonna do anything.
Not a lot of tread left on those tires.
No, well, he rode those tires.
Yeah.
Joe Mixon I drafted, and then he got hurt right off the bat, but people just, I don't know, they weren't really looking at Joe Mixon. I feel like I'm not sure. I think in my first 5 rounds I drafted Derrick Henry round 2. It went Tyreek, Derrick Henry, James Cook, Josh Allen, Joe Mixon were my first 5. So then I kept Joe Mixon through the injuries, and then somebody traded me Christian McCaffrey when he was hurt for Jalen Waddle, which was pretty much a pointless trade.
Yeah.
Because neither of them did anything.
Washed.
But it was cool to say that I had Christian McCaffrey along with those 4.
Yeah.
And, I didn't end up winning, but I'm still find me a better running back room.
Yeah, that one's tough. That's a tough bid to have that running back room
and
paired with Jaden Reed and DJ Moore.
Awful.
I mean, Jaden Reed, a lot of potential. DJ Moore, obviously a big letdown this year. The Bears in general were relatively a big letdown after they invested so much to try and help
That offense was tough.
Yeah.
And they scored 13 points a game.
I think, Ben Johnson will get that place turned around pretty quickly. So. The NFC North is going to be a force.
Yeah.
As long as the Lions can kind of keep doing what they're doing. I mean, I think J.J. McCarthy under Kevin O'Connell is going to do extremely well.
Yeah?
I mean, I think Kevin O'Connell does a great job with all quarterbacks that he has. I mean, Sam Darnold kind of showed his true colors in that first round of the playoffs this year against the Rams. And I think that's who he is. I think that's who Sam Darnold is. Sam Darnold was successful because of Kevin O'Connell this year.
Yeah.
And so I think that JJ will have that same success.
I think he will too.
And I think he's going to be a very good quarterback for a long time in the NFL. I don't know if he'll win a Super Bowl. I don't know if I'm going to go that far, but I think he'll be really good. So between, the lower tier of the NFC North being the Chicago Bears, you get Ben Johnson as your head coach.
You need to pick it up.
Things are going to go well.
Yeah.
I got a feeling.
Yeah. I saw a thing that division is the most wins that NFL division's ever had in a single season.
Yeah.
And they didn't win a single playoff game.
Which is crazy.
The fall off. The first round of the playoffs was just kind of nuts. Also, the other thing, everyone says that J.J. McCarthy is too skinny because that one clip where he looks like a surfer kid.
Oh, yeah.
But then Jaden Daniels looks like a bobblehead.
Yeah.
His head is so much bigger than the rest of his body, and he's
who cares?
People don't understand how hypocritical that is.
It's a mood point.
When the guy doesn't have his shoulder pads on, he's not. Yeah. He does not look big. He's a quarterback.
J.J. McCarthy's going to do great things.
No, I think he will too.
Kevin O'Connell. But back to the talking point. My biggest letdown of the year. I mean, Kyle Pitts. I don't even know if I can.
You can't say that's a letdown. Yeah, you knew that was coming.
I just thought
why?
Kirko, the new coaching squad, he was going to do big things. God, it was so annoying. But I would go and say Najee Harris. With the Steelers' offense that struggled, I thought that they were going to just pound the ball consistently. They didn't have they have a true quarterback, 2 of them really, but without a true offensive identity, I thought they were going to kind of rely on the run game quite a bit. What's his name gets hurt early in the year. They're relying. Najee's the, RB1.
Yeah, the bell cow. He should get 20 carries a game.
Yeah, I'm thinking he's going to go off.
Yeah.
He was a severe letdown for me. I think I drafted him in the 4th round. No, 5th round. It was relatively late, but he was my first running back taken off the board because I went heavy. Like I said, I went heavy wide receiver. I went Diggs, Cup, and McLaurin in the first 3 rounds,
mm-hmm.
and then went Najee right after that.
Mm-hmm.
And he let me down pretty heavily this year.
Yeah.
That was a tough one.
I see why you didn't win.
Yeah.
Because 3 of those 4 are pretty let down. Like injury, Cooper Kupp, Terry McLaurin's a boost, and then Najee on the level of Cooper Kupp pretty much.
Yeah.
In terms of just not doing anything.
Well, I mean, we had a 14-team league. So,
That's true.
I mean, you had Slim Pickens as it was.
Yeah.
Just snake draft style, old school, wasn't anything crazy. But it's just hard to draft in that manner, because there's just the sheer volume of guys that come off the board early on.
Especially when your number one gets hurt.
Yeah.
That's what happened with my Tyreek league. Like, I'm getting Tyreek, and then it's just like, who do I pick?
Exactly. So I was down bad in that league. I mean, at the same time, I was 5th in points for and 1st in points against. So it was a tough draw for the squad this year.
Tough. That's rough.
Tough squad for the squad this year.
Well, we'll see. We have stuff to build off of. How many yards did Najee end up with?
I don't know. I didn't look into his stats this year. I mean, I pretty much only pulled up points, but I can pull them up. I got them right here.
You think he ended up with 1,000 yards?
No.
You don't think?
No, I don't think so. It's not loading up right now.
I'll try to look up. As we look this up.
Here we go. He totals this year.
I wish my soundboard worked right now. I play like the awkward thing, but it doesn't work.
I mean, he just fell off so hard at the end of the year. I mean, first round of the playoffs, he had 58 yards, 36 yards and a touchdown.
What's it saying for total?
Fantasy points, rushing. I mean, he had 3 over plus 100-yard games.
Yeah, that's just like, you can't, that's just, I mean, it's pretty awful. I just thought he, like, the thing with, like, how, with the 17-game season, is that you can honestly, like, okay, here it is, I got it. 1,043 total yards, rushing yards.
Really?
Yeah. That's the thing with the 17-game season, is if you do, I'm going to do 1,000 divided by 17. You're averaging 58 yards a game.
Exactly.
That's not impressive. Like, I don't think being an 1,000-yard rusher anymore is impressive.
It's not what it used to be, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's just not, like...
Well, the age of the running back's also dead, just to the way that the game has changed. Everyone, like, all these running backs want to bark about their pay and their compensation. Mm-hmm. Eckler being the kind of the head of that chart, or the head of that spear. Saquon, there's that big, what's he really worth when he leaves the Giants? And, the game just doesn't rely on the ground game as much.
Yeah. Well, you don't think this year boosted it?
I think it did.
For Saquon and
just Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry doing that?
But if you go and you look at, like, the great running backs of all time, I mean, you're talking Barry Sanders, Walter Payton, Emmitt Smith.
Yeah.
The things that they could do with the ball in their hand was unbelievable.
Yeah.
I mean, it was, and it's just, I mean, what Saquon can do and Derrick Henry can do, yeah, they can break tackles here and there, but the game's just not built. I mean, you have safeties playing off the ball at 20 yards, pre-snap.
Because they know, they don't need them.
Exactly. Right. So it's just a different brand of ball. I mean, when you have guys, safeties playing at 7, 8, 9 yards compared to now doubling that because they don't want to get beat deep by some deep crosser from,
And that shows how good those dudes were. Yeah. Because they have a safety at 8 yards, and Barry Sanders is still, as good as he was or whatever.
That's my point.
Emmitt Smith's still getting 18,000 yards.
So the game's changed. The style of run has changed.
Yeah. Well.
It is what it is.
Yeah. So good. Okay, well.
Sell tickets now.
Yeah, and that's not exciting. Running the ball is just not really super exciting to watch.
I enjoy it.
Same with defense. I love watching defense. But when a game ends 10-3, 99% of people are like, what?
Yeah.
I think that's cool.
I mean,
everybody.
I'm all for the slow game.
Yeah, it's cool. Okay, well, there's our season. It sounds like we each had pretty, mid-seasons.
Yeah, mid-season. My better league that I had, I went 10-4, bounced in the first round of the playoffs against it. He had the Eagles when he's an Eagles fan, so he had Hurts, A.J. Brown, and Devontae Smith. When
all 3 of them?
Yeah, when they just went off that 1 week.
That's insane.
Because Saquon didn't play.
Yeah.
So it was stupid. I was like, okay.
That's a rough draw. I know. Yeah. The seeding, pretty much doesn't even matter. There's so much luck in fantasy football based on matchups They're like, if you're going against just like an absolute trash team.
Yeah, well, the week before, David Montgomery got hurt for me. I traded for David Montgomery mid-season, traded Kelsey for him. So lost him.
Right when Kelsey got good?
Yep.
Okay, well, that's that. Let's go on to real NFL.
Real NFL?
Real NFL football.
Yeah.
What do we got? What's first?
Yeah,
NFL. Should we do NFL awards?
Yeah, let's start NFL awards. I think that's a good place to start.
Go like how it really is in real life, timeline-wise. So NFL awards tomorrow. What do we got? We got MVP.
Okay.
MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, Offensive Player of the Year, which I don't understand. What's the point of Offensive Player of the Year and MVP?
Which at this point in time, because they're just going to give it to
really, I don't really get it.
I feel like it's just because you can give a nod to a guy who is never going to win MVP. It's such a
who's
quarterback.
Not a quarterback.
Exactly.
Best quarterback, best offensive player, best defensive player, best
rookies, both sides of the ball,
and
Walter Payton, Man of the Year.
I have no idea. I have zero clue. I can't even name a nominee.
Alex Singleton.
Is he the Broncos?
He's your Broncos.
No, okay.
Yeah. What are you talking about?
I remember that now, but like off the dome, there's no way I could say that.
All right. Let's start at the top of the food chain here.
Okay.
Let's
MVP.
Go, yeah.
Who's your MVP?
Oh,
I'm really interested to hear this.
Well, I mean, I'm assuming yours is going to be Josh Allen, but mine is without a doubt Lamar Jackson.
Okay. Tell me why.
And I'm going to stand by that.
Yeah.
Because what Lamar Jackson does, I would, if I were drafting a team in the NFL right now, if you said, hey, we're, kind of the old school, I think the hockey just did this with the Knights, but it's like expansion team, you get to pick one position from each player. Lamar Jackson's my number one overall pick.
Really?
If you look at what he does week in and week out, and he didn't really have an insane receiving core to work with this year. I mean, Isaiah Likely is one of the top receivers on their team, and Mark Andrews is your bell cow tight end.
Yeah.
Zay Flowers is solid.
Zay Flowers is good.
He's solid. I'm not knocking Zay Flowers, but they need some help, in that receiving room quite a bit.
Yeah.
But what he does, throwing the football, rushing the football, extending plays, is incredible. Even if you look at his playoff loss, okay, let's look at his loss in Buffalo. Okay, freezing temps.
Yeah.
Turns the ball over twice.
Yeah.
Right? Really bad interception and the mishandled ball while he was getting tackled.
Yeah.
The fact that he still is leading his team down to score as the clock's winding down, throws a perfect ball on a 2-point conversion.
Yeah.
You lose the turnover battle. You're in Buffalo, freezing temperatures. That game should still go to overtime, and he should still have a chance to win. I mean,
that's why he's MVP.
I'm just saying it's an example.
I know he does. He's like,
what he can do in all facets.
He opens
of the game,
everything up.
What he can do running the ball, keeping plays alive, and throwing the football. To me, it's unwavering. His numbers this year were astronomical.
They were big. They're big.
Astronomical.
Well, okay. So you're a stats guy? Stat-based player?
Are you a win-based guy? Like, are you
no,
just going to go based off of wins? Because then it would be Patrick
No,
Mahomes,
I'm
right?
not.
Because
I'm not
this is
based
the
on
thing,
wins.
right?
I'm not based on wins.
You just said I'm a stats guy. What else is there to base off of?
Like the other side. Like the eye test guy.
Like, did you
eye test guy.
And does he look good? Does he look like an MVP?
Is he playing? Because that's what you kind of just described. Like, he made all these mistakes, but he's leading his team in Buffalo. Like, that's a look thing.
I'm just saying he made 2 mistakes.
Okay.
He also, previous to that game, had one of the best touchdown interception rates.
I mean, he's got good stats. But if it was based on stats, you would just we could just plug it in an algorithm and spit out who has the best stats.
And Lamar Jackson should win.
But that's not what MVP is.
I mean, you got a defense that's totally torched this year, right?
Yeah.
So if you're going to make the win argument, his defense.
No, I'm not making the win argument.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
Right.
To a third party. Okay, I'm not doing that.
Right.
Okay.
They're saying, Patrick Mahomes should win it. Josh Allen should win it. He beat him twice. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, well, his defense was absolutely torched the entire season. He still gets him to the playoffs and wins games. I mean, what he did with the squad that he had, he's the most valuable player to me.
I it's weird. Like, I feel like I have the exact same argument, but for Josh Allen.
Yeah.
Almost everything you just said. So the running, Josh Allen does it all. The running, the passing, the opening everything up. Like, he just looks like it's easy. First of all. Second of all, you talk about his receiving core. The Bills, they have one of the worst receiving cores in the entire NFL.
I don't know if I'd go that far. I like Khalil Shakir.
Do you think he's better than Zay Flowers? There's no way.
I don't know. I like what Khalil
Dawson
Shakir
Knox
does.
and Kincaid both did almost nothing this year.
Yeah, I mean, except drop 4th down conversions.
The Bills have nothing.
The one thing
James Cook didn't even get 1,000 yards.
Well, the one thing that the Bills do have is they're very good up front.
Okay, yeah.
It gives Deion Dawkins.
That gives Josh Allen the ability to extend plays.
Yeah, I mean they're a very good team up front. They have a great rushing attack, just like the Ravens do. I'm not saying that Josh Allen's the wrong choice. I'm just saying if I'm drafting a team today, right now, Lamar Jackson's my number one pick. What he does to me, he does it better than.
Is he more valuable to his team than Josh Allen? I think if you take Josh Allen away from the Bills, they're like, and you put Sam Darnold. Yes, I think they're like bottom 3 team in the NFL.
Okay.
Their defense doesn't have a single star player. Like when you talk about the Bills.
Whoa.
No. When you talk about the Ravens defense and how torched they are, the Ravens defense is elite.
They have a good defense when they're healthy.
The Ravens?
I don't know if it's an elite defense, but they do have
a good defense. The Ravens have always had an elite defense.
They have a good defense when they're healthy, right? I don't know if I would classify it as elite right now.
Okay.
But, I mean, you're talking the Bills. You got Ed Oliver, Matt Milano. I mean, you got a crazy good secondary.
They're not star players in my mind.
Okay.
Crazy good secondary. I mean, who? They got DeMar Hamlin playing. DeMar Hamlin is trash. I watched, if you actually watch him, the amount of mistakes he makes.
Whoa.
I really believe he's not good.
My God.
He's what is he, 48?
Yeah, he retired.
That's not the defense. They should be one of the best teams in the NFL.
Dude.
It's really not.
Their defense is solid.
I honestly think if you put Josh Allen on the Broncos, we're winning the Super Bowl. If the Bills had the Broncos defense, if the Bills had the Ravens defense, the Ravens defense is definitely levels better than the Bills.
Wow,
you don't think it is? I mean, how could you not? How could you not?
It's just a bold statement to make.
You don't.
Levels better.
Levels.
So you're saying that the Bills are just a bottom tier defense?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I am. I mean, I just don't think they're that good.
In reality, I think the MVP argument is between those two.
100%.
I think it's between those two. I don't think anyone else. I mean, yes, if you want to say that, you throw your Saquon or your Derrick Henry into that mix.
Saquon should have it. I mean, he should. Someone should have a voice for him.
Yeah, I think
at least.
They deserve to be in the conversation. But
used to be when a running back got 2,000 yards, he was MVP.
Yeah.
No question. Now it's just people are just
whatever.
Offensive player of the year is him.
Yeah, we can move right into the offensive player of the year. I think we just move right through this. It's Saquon Barkley.
This could be a 5-second conversation.
I mean, the thing that Saquon does is so insane is what he does out of the backfield.
Yeah.
What he does running the football is incredible, but what he does out of the backfield catching the football is ridiculous.
It's pretty much just a running play in space. He just turns into I can't really, yeah.
He's unbelievable.
I can't describe it. He's kind of just like a slot receiver who is a better runner than any receiver, ball in his hands in that whole NFL.
I'll never forget the time Saquon Barkley was at Penn State and he played Iowa in a night game at Penn State. And he made 4 runs. None of them were big explosive touchdown runs. They were 12-yard gains.
Yeah. And
I remember talking with my boys in college, and I was like, this may be the best running back we ever see in our lifetime.
Yeah.
They ran an outside zone play to the left side, and he runs to the sideline, and he's parallel. His shoulders are parallel to the sideline.
Yeah.
Puts his foot in the ground and cuts straight vertical and just runs straight past.
Yeah, it doesn't even make his ankles. Yeah, his legs don't even make sense.
No.
Yeah.
And then the next one, he hurtles a guy. And someone on Iowa's defense comes up and takes a shot at his knees, and he hurdles a guy while he's in midair, gets thwacked, and just lands and keeps running.
He's bounced. Yeah.
You're just
literally anything about him. Have you seen the video of him in the Penn State training camp when they're doing I don't know what the drill's called, where you have 2 linemen and then 2 kind of fullback linebacker type dudes, and then the running back and a DB, and on go the linemen are going, and then the fullback and running back or linebacker hit each other, and then the running back comes. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, it's just
it's in a straight line. Yeah, it's just an old school drill.
Yeah.
The defense lineman does a quick swim, and the offensive lineman just falls on his face. The linebacker runs right through the fullback, and Saquon Barkley in the span of a second makes 6 different cuts, forward, backward. He looked like a hummingbird, and the two of the dudes hit each other, and the third dude fell over the third guy, and then he just kind of stares at him for a second and sprints away, and the whole camp's going crazy. It was such a cool video. I remember watching it before he even got really famous, because it was just viral college video. I think when he was a freshman or a sophomore.
Yeah.
And I was I obviously wasn't as knowledgeable, so I was just damn. But now I'm yeah.
He's really
there's
good.
No wonder.
Yeah.
So, okay, offense, that's easy. All right.
Defensive player of the year?
Yeah.
I don't even know if I have one. I'll let you start with this one because
Okay.
you look like you're excited and you really.
Well, it's Bronco.
Yeah.
He has 2. It has to be. Oh, he's so good.
What?
Are you kidding me?
What?
Are you kidding me?
Is he even a finalist?
Yeah, he's a finalist.
Who are the 5
He's
finalists?
the favorite.
No, nothing. I don't even care.
It's like him, T.J. Watt, Myles Garrett. I mean, it's basically just like the traditional guys and him. And I think the linebacker Braun. What team is he on?
Bond for the Eagles.
Yeah, the ball guy. I think he's on there too.
Yeah.
But it's like
the fact that he's a finalist is cool. He's a
good player.
He was like a special teams player.
Yeah.
Before the Eagles picked him up. Now he's finalist for the defensive
he's
player of the
good.
year. That's pretty sweet.
He's not a
Okay,
Pat Surtain defensive player.
Okay.
I mean, he's
so
having like
biased.
a Darrell.
It's
No.
not even something you believe in. It's just your fandom.
No, it's look at the
spewing out of your
stats.
mouth.
Look at the stats. He's having like the Darrell Revis type year where every number 1 receiver he goes against just does nothing that game, and then they move on.
Pat Surtain isn't even the top 3.
No. Oh my God, you're saying this to make me mad. There's no way you're saying this.
What? How?
I remember last year you were like, Sauce is 100% the best corner in the NFL. Pat Surtain is second. Now
I don't even know
now
if
who
he
is?
second anymore.
Now, yeah, this is so false.
I'm just saying this to make you
Yeah,
mad.
there's like,
I'm actually
there's only like
making you
one
mad.
player that I care to defend in the NFL. There's 2, Bo Nix and Pat Surtain.
There isn't really any two at this point in time. There isn't really any two. There's no court. Pat Surtain has separated himself.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
To be the best. Sauce didn't have a great year.
No.
Jalen Ramsey's on the downhill slide. I don't even know if I could name.
I can't really think of a dude like Jalen Johnson was super good last year, and I really have no idea how he did this year.
Yeah, I mean, just their guys are just. I don't know. I want to say they've fallen off. I don't know if that's the right word to use. It's just no one's really stepped into that elite.
No one was
category.
like mistake perfect.
Yeah,
every game except for
Pat Surtain was pretty good.
Surtain.
I don't know if I'd give him. I don't know if he changes a game.
You don't think?
Like Myles Garrett does.
You don't think?
But I'm also partial to Myles Garrett because I believe that he's going to go to the Niners opposite of Bosa now.
And that's going to be tough.
And they're going to be the best team in the NFL.
Yeah.
But
how did the Niners have so much money to spend on these players? Like that? Like how?
Quarterback was on a rookie deal.
But still,
7th-round rookie deal.
How does it work?
They structure their deals they pay a lot of money up front and then they keep a lot of money for the back end of their contract.
Yeah. Because there's certain teams that just always have stars coming in all the time, and I'm like, I don't know how they do it.
It's really just because they haven't had to pay a quarterback.
Yeah.
I mean, that's 100% why.
Yeah.
I mean, you look at, I don't even know what the number is for cap space per year, $120 million per year. I mean, most teams are paying $40 million.
Is that what it actually is?
It might.
If they're spending, if teams are spending a third of their cap on a quarterback, that's absurd.
But you have to know. I mean, that's why rookie quarterback deals are so. I mean, why do you think these guys go even when they don't even necessarily believe they're going to be the next guy?
Yeah.
I mean, people are talking about Cam Ward, Shadur Sanders, Will Howard, and Riley Leonard.
Yeah.
I'm like, none of these guys are going to make it in the NFL.
No.
And you're telling me that they're going to go, top 20 just strictly because
they're a quarterback.
That rookie quarterback value.
Yeah.
Just in case is where
I think Shadur is the most
NFL ready. I kind of like Cam Ward's aura about him, though.
I saw a thing that's like, it's like, oh, he looks good. He's athletic. He knows how to, like, talk. He's physical. Like, it's like, what quarterback hasn't succeeded? Look at all those. But, like, Johnny Manziel had the most aura out of any man ever. He's, like, the biggest bust ever.
Baker Mayfield.
He's got some aura. He's good now.
Yeah, he's finding some success.
But he's rough when he was on a bad team. Like, if Shadur goes to, like, the Giants, I think his career is over.
I don't know with the Giants.
There's just some bad teams that just seem to kill good players.
Being Jim Shane right now, and
who's that?
He's the GM of the Giants.
Oh.
And just letting Saquon walk.
No. Yeah.
I mean,
your only chance of ever winning a game this year, and I still don't understand it really. It's like the Mavs GM. Not this is a basketball podcast.
No, I agree.
But that's what it reminds me of.
But yeah, I mean the fact that they let him walk and they invested into Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones is going to be robbing them for years to come.
Yeah.
Years to come.
It's kind of like Russ. Reminds me of Russ.
Just dangerous.
Shit. Okay, next.
Defensive player of the year?
We did that.
We did defensive rookie.
We already decided it's PS2.
Yes. That's what you decided.
You agree.
I agreed that he's an elite cornerback, and he's kind of the only one in that category right now. I said I would pick Myles Garrett.
Yeah.
I'm always going to pick inside the box, though.
Okay, yeah. Right. I mean, the most impactful.
It's just like this Rookie of the Year.
From an offensive lineman standpoint. Okay, yeah. I get it.
Mr. Verse is going to get it for Defensive Rookie of the Year. Rams defensive
lineman.
lineman.
I agree. I don't actually know any of the other dudes. The other Rams defensive lineman is the only other guy I
Braden
know
Fisk.
who's up for it. Yeah.
Yeah, he was pretty salty.
I don't really know the difference.
Yeah, I don't think anyone really made that big of an impact on the defensive side of the ball, rookie wise.
Yeah.
Rookie wise.
Okay.
Besides those two, and I mean Verse, I think his numbers speak for himself. I mean, he was a game wrecker this year. He's only going to get way better.
Yeah.
He's going to have a hell of a year, hell of a time in LA. I think he's going to do great things.
So offense.
Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think that there's much of an argument for this one either.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that you're
I
biased.
wish I could argue.
Your bias wants to pull you towards
Bo. I bet $30.
I would say 12 games into the season.
He looked like it was him.
It looked like it was going to be.
It looked like it was him.
Right, especially when the Commanders hit that 4 or 5 game slide.
Yeah.
Right? They had that huge win over the Bears and things were going well. They win 5 and then they hit like a 4 or 5 game slide.
The hype completely flipped.
Yeah.
And it looked like it was time.
And Bo started off the year real slow.
Yeah.
And then the Broncos offense really simplified things for him and made things super, super easy for him to process and kind of played on the run play to his strengths. And when he was playing in those games, I think you're right. I think people might have said Bo.
Yeah.
I think Bo might have been the guy.
Especially like the playoffs. Like the Broncos just couldn't seem to win the final game right before the playoffs.
Right.
So, like the Commanders like glided in and Jaden Daniels just looked a little more exciting. Stats-wise, it's pretty similar in terms of like the passing game. Running game, obviously, Daniels is better. Bo Nix has more passing touchdowns and passing yards. But like the difference isn't that much. But then it's just down to like leadership and
winning games.
When winning.
Yeah. And I think.
And exciting. Like Jaden Daniels is just more exciting, honestly.
Well, I think Bo has a pretty good cast around him. And I mean, minus Terry McLaurin, I don't like what Jaden.
You think the Broncos got better than the Commanders on offense?
I mean, I kind of like that Franklin kid out of Oregon, Troy Franklin. You don't like him?
I don't know. He caught like 2 balls over 10 yards the whole season.
I mean, he's got a long way to go, but I like him.
I think the Broncos receiving core is honestly awful, except for Sutton. We got Devon Vele, who's a 7th round pick, like catching like 40 passes.
I like their old line too, though.
Broncos offensive line's finally good. They've been bad for the last 10 years of my life.
Well, they invested in what's his name, the right guard, how do you say his name?
Quinton Munez.
Yeah, he's a freak.
And Bowles.
Yeah, Garrett Bowles.
Yeah, no, they're good.
Stop holding. He'll be really, really good.
Yeah.
He's stupid athletic. Mike McGlinchey at right tackle. Yeah. I mean, I just like their offensive line.
I agree.
And I think Jaden has nothing.
I think the Commanders are a little stronger.
Maybe.
I mean, I feel like everything we talk about, you can see the bias of like skill position versus like linemen.
Yeah.
Everything is like, Commanders don't have as much because they don't have linemen. I'm like, they do as much because they got better skill positions.
Yeah, but it's not the same. I mean,
it is the same.
No, it's not. I mean,
the Broncos don't even have a running back.
They don't even have a player line to win. You just do. Like, there's no way to win football games without an offensive line.
They have to have an offensive line because they're winning. They won 11 games. They must have some offensive line.
Okay, the easiest way to describe this. I mean, it's so stupidly simple that you're just going to be like, yep, you're right.
No, I'm not. There's zero chance.
Like, if you look at Tom Brady
Uh-huh.
over his time with the New England Patriots, who are the best skill players that he had? Randy Moss, obviously.
Uh-huh.
Not gonna deny Randy Moss.
Okay.
Name the best skill players he had.
Does Gronkowski count? I mean, he's the best tight end. In my opinion.
Second best tight end of all time.
In my opinion.
Behind Kittle. Fair enough. Okay.
Behind Kittle? That makes all your other takes just sound
That's
dumb.
biased. Okay, and I'll admit that's biased.
Come on.
I won't deny that.
Yeah. I think he's the best tight end. Okay. Randy Moss, possibly the best receiver in NFL history. In terms of like
season-wise.
In terms of peak.
In a single season.
Yeah.
Okay.
Didn't have the longevity, but peak. Best tight end, give or take, in NFL history.
There's arguments for that.
Right? Okay. What more? Do I need to go?
They played on different teams. Those two
more.
Were on the same.
Well, you just need one.
I'm just saying, name the skill players that he had. The GOAT skill players that he had. Name a skill player that he had that was better than Terry McLaurin. Name one that he had that was better than Terry McLaurin. Name one that he had that was better than Cortland Sutton. Besides Randy Moss.
I don't understand how this fits your argument.
Find one. Just name one for me.
But if they're better than Terry McLaurin, then how does this fit?
Or Cortland Sutton.
Yeah, but what are we trying to say? That Tom Brady had less weapons than 2 of these rookie quarterbacks?
I'm asking you a question.
Uh-huh.
Just answer the question.
Do you think Terry McLaurin's on the same level as Cortland Sutton?
Name a skill player that Tom Brady had that was better than Cortland Sutton?
Besides the two we already mentioned.
Besides the two that we already mentioned.
Okay. Edelman.
Okay.
Just because he's
a converted quarterback.
Just because he's a little white dude does not mean he's not a good football player.
Should you say Wes Welker, too?
Wes Welker. I was about to say Wes Welker.
Come on.
Are you kidding me?
Come on.
They're legit NFL receivers.
Yeah, I mean, they were great NFL.
Also, this is not a fair question because a lot of it was before I was born.
Okay.
Their first 3 Super Bowls, I really do not know who they had.
This is my point.
They had to have somebody.
They didn't have anybody.
They had to.
The reason why they were good was because the reason why Julian Edelman was good. Mm-hmm. The reason why
was their offensive line. Is that
was
what this
because
whole
their offensive
point?
line
This is their whole point.
Protected Tom and allowed Tom to throw the football. Right.
Well, any team needs
Tom
offensive line.
Also was the GOAT at getting the ball out. Right.
Yeah.
Which is why he helped his offensive line as much as his offensive line helped him. Right. They won because of their offensive. They had elite. I mean, you're talking GOATs of the game, man.
But are you trying to say that Jaden Daniels is the rookie of the year over Bo Nix because Jaden Daniels' line is worse and he still won without them?
I think
that's the main point here.
I'm just trying to say to you, right, that I'm always going to look at offensive line over skill players.
Okay. Well, okay.
Because when we're making,
I'm not saying you shouldn't do that.
Because
when they got,
that's what makes a bigger difference in the game, in my opinion.
When they got Terry McLaurin and Zach Ertz and Brian Robinson, we don't have a tight end. Broncos don't have a tight end. Broncos don't have a running back.
You don't like Greg Dulcich?
He's not even on the team anymore, though. he's gone.
I'm joking.
Troutman had probably, I don't even know, 250 yards. He was our starting tight end. I don't think we had a running back over 600 yards.
Yeah, Coach Yates kept telling me that Javonte Williams was the guy.
God, he's washed. He's so
2 years in.
Cool
3 years
looking.
in.
One knee injury is all it took for him to completely lose. I kind of do. I don't like how he runs or how he looks. He's like a brick when he's sitting on the sideline. He's just kind of strange.
Oh, God.
I like McLaughlin, but I'm naming all these running backs that 90% of the people listening have no idea who they are. You should know who Brian Robinson is.
I know who Brian Robinson is.
Yeah, you should know.
I'm not
they got dogs on their team.
The argument I'm telling you, where you're saying, which I'm not even disagreeing with, is the cast, the skill player cast that
Bo Nix has way worse than Jane Daniels.
Much worse than Jane Daniels, and I'm saying that the offensive line that Bo Nix has is much better than the offensive line.
But is it? I don't know if it is.
Exactly. You don't know if it is.
But
you would know.
Do you know if it is?
You wouldn't even
know.
You named Garrett Bowles. You didn't even know Mike McGlinchey was a right
tackle.
I knew
Mike McGlinchey. He came from the Niners and he honestly looked not that good last year.
Name an offensive lineman for the Commanders.
That's what I'm saying is I don't know.
Exactly. You can't compare because you don't know.
Okay, you don't know.
That's why you can't compare.
Let me think for 2 seconds before you tell me this. Why would I watch the Commanders, first of all? I can name offensive linemen in the NFL.
Because you like watching football.
But I don't like watching the Commanders.
So you probably watched Josh Allen a ton because he was your guy.
Uh-huh.
Name 2 offensive linemen on the Buffalo Bills.
Deion Dawkins.
Okay.
And what's their center, McGovern? I don't know what his first name is. I know it's McGovern.
You know it's McGovern?
Isn't it? It is. Don't look at me like I'm wrong.
Am I asking the question or are you asking the question?
You're asking the questions, but you're looking at me like I'm wrong.
Okay, McGovern is their center.
Thank you.
Right tackle?
So Dawkins is left tackle?
Oh, my God.
Is that what you're saying? I don't necessarily...
No, you know the right tackle?
No, it's Dawkins.
Yes, it is.
Okay, all right. So I know 2 of them. So I know 2 of them.
Okay. Do you know the right tackle?
No.
Okay.
Who is it?
Spencer Brown.
I've never heard of him in my life.
Spencer Brown, he's drafted out of Northern Iowa. How do you not know the FCS guys? He's like
what?
6'8". He has that...
I've never heard of him in my life.
He has the viral video of him...
Nope, I'm sorry.
When he's talking to Desmond King, I think it is, and Desmond King is like looking up at him like this, and Spencer Brown keeps doing this to him. He's like looking over the top.
I've never seen that in my life.
Oh, my God.
I think you follow old person pages on Instagram and stuff.
I don't have Instagram.
That's what. What do you see this on?
Just
Facebook?
Twitter.
Marketplace or something?
Just have Twitter.
Twitter? Yeah, Twitter's honestly Twitter's recruiting, or if you're over the age of you're probably 32.
I'm 31.
You look 32.
31. So.
Over the age of 30.
Yeah, don't have social media, man. And I don't know what to tell you. It's just offensive line is the game that I'm always going to watch. I mean, Carolyn
is so far away from what we were talking about.
Carolyn gets mad at me because all I do is watch the offensive line.
It's
you're like, I'll play action pass. Here it goes.
I mean, it's cool. Yeah, I don't know. I
you
imagine.
Can tell by the guard pull.
I imagine it's cool to watch a position. I understand it is. You know, I can't necessarily
your
relate to
position's
those
not even on the
dudes.
screen half the time.
I know,
It's
kind of sucks.
Yeah.
I like watching the replay and like watching like the right corner and there's my dude.
Yeah.
Or like if I'm thinking kicker, like I look towards the sideline.
All I'm saying is yes, the numbers were similar in the regular season for what Bo and Jaden did.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that
I agree.
both can agree
I agree with
that
Shane
Jaden
Daniels.
Daniels is the guy.
Overall, with the team, with the defense, the Broncos defense is nice. And,
Yeah, the
they
Broncos
didn't always
defense
win.
is solid. The Broncos defense kept them in a lot of games.
They did.
In a lot of games.
Browns games, they scored 14 more points. Benito. Where's Benito in the Defensive Player of the Year conversation? He finished like 4th in sacks. He scored 2 touchdowns. Like,
Don't look at me, man.
man, if
I don't
TJ
know.
Watt's scoring getting 2 pick sixes in back-to-back weeks, he's winning
Defensive player of the year, to me, it
based
just
on those
doesn't.
2 weeks.
What?
Yeah, you don't like it, right?
Yeah.
Because bias.
Yeah, it
Have
doesn't
some-
matter to me.
Have some joy for the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah.
I think it's cool when we don't have the ball. You don't like that? It's kind of like war.
Yeah.
Like you don't always have control in war. Sometimes you got to batten down. You're like Russia and I'm like Ukraine. Like that's what I see. You know, defense is
always
just
on
like
offense.
we're collecting and we're fighting back against the
If you're
oppressors.
on offense, you don't have to worry about defense.
Yeah.
Yeah. People always say,
What?
what's the best defense?
Nobody says that. They say, "What's the best offense?" and it's a good defense.
No. The saying
Yes.
is
Defense
What
wins
is the
championships?
best?
Is that what you want to say?
What is the best defense? It's a good offense.
No, it's
Because
what is the best
if your
offense? It's a
offense
good
is on the
defense.
field, if your offense is on the field, they can't score points. There's only one
That's
way
not
to
the
score
saying.
points.
I'm looking it up.
Oh my
It's what is the best
God.
offense? The best offense is a good defense.
No. No.
It is because you get the ball all the time and defense can score.
No.
Okay, is
No.
it
You are
best
so-
offense
You are
is a
insane.
good defense? Who are you
I'm going
calling?
to call the most defensive-minded person that I know.
Who?
Most defensive-minded person that I know.
Chandler?
Coach Chandler.
Okay, the best defense is a good offense.
That is not the saying.
What? That's what you were saying.
Yeah, that's the saying.
The best offense is a
Sorry.
good defense. Okay, you might actually be right.
I know I'm right.
We don't need to call Chandler.
I hope that he answers.
I hope he doesn't.
Because we all know that.
You know he's the biggest hater of this podcast. He doesn't even deserve to be on the podcast because how much he hates on it.
He hates on fantasy.
Yes, have you not heard him?
No.
Oh my God! During like the senior send off thing or whatever, he's like, although he might have questionable podcast advice.
Oh,
and then he
that's
goes
just
into
saying
his
your
whole
advice
thing.
is questionable.
That's the
He's not
podcast.
hating on the podcast.
I am the
He's
podcast.
just taking out your advice. Sometimes
Me.
sometimes you need to do more research on your podcast. You come in here, you throw this thing together a little too quickly,
That's
tossing out
not
fantasy
true.
advice like, hey,
Like what?
pick
Name,
up Will Levis.
name one.
I think
That's
Will
funny.
Levis is primed for a big year.
That's funny. Well, you had one good week. Have you heard it? Have you seen like Colin Coward or whatever his takes? Like the guy who's like,
Yeah.
LeBron, we're good. We got Ben Simmons.
Yeah.
Like he's making millions of dollars, making way worse takes than me.
That's fair.
I think I could replace him on the show, and I could say, guys, pick up Will Levis, and I'd get flamed less than he does.
Right.
I can't believe you just called Chandler. I can't believe you
I
didn't
can't
answer.
believe you didn't answer.
I
That's
can't
what
believe you didn't answer.
So,
Well, all right. That's how we were talking about offensive rookie of the year, and we ended up talking about
the best
defensive players.
defense is a good offense. End of story.
Okay, that's a boxing saying. Defense wins championships.
That's also
That's
a
a
saying.
football saying.
That's also a saying.
That's a football saying.
That's a baseball saying and a basketball saying and anything that involves offense. Continue.
What's our next? I don't even know.
The Super Bowl. Super Bowl preview.
Oh, last thing.
Yeah.
Comeback player of the year.
Oh, comeback player of the year.
That's one we didn't even talk about.
Dude, so I don't even really know. The comeback player of the year thing for me, like what necessarily even puts you into that?
I don't know. You had to have overcome something that's considered big for people.
Because, like, is it Sam Darnold? Is that, like, does Sam Darnold fit in that category? Or does it have to be, like, some guy who got hurt last year and now he's back?
I feel like it's hurt. Like,
Let's pull it. Let's pull up who the...
oh yeah, okay, yeah, let's pull. Because I have a guy in mind, and I'm pretty sure he's a nominee. And if he is, I think it should be Joe Burrow, because Joe Burrow was hurt and he had a really good quarterback season on a team that just couldn't win a game. And he's obviously not going to be in the talk for anything because he didn't win.
Burrow remains the favorite.
Is he?
That's
Okay.
what it says.
Well, there you go.
So
They seem to know something about football.
you got Sam Darnold,
Okay.
J.K. Dobbins,
Yeah. I mean, he's not going to win.
And Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers is a comeback player of the year?
That was odds at the beginning of the year. Oh, here's one.
Okay.
Here's 2024 comeback player of the year odds.
Okay.
Joe Burrow's the favorite. Sam Darnold's in second. J.K. Dobbins is in third.
Okay, so between those three, who are you picking? You already said you're, a little biased towards Sam Darnold.
Yeah, what Sam Darnold did this year was impressive. I think a lot. I'm going to stand by my statement. A lot of that had to do with with
coaching staff,
with what Kevin O'Connell did for him, which was pretty impressive.
Yeah. Is he your coach of the year? Kevin O'Connell?
No.
Who is?
No. Well, are we just going to move on from comeback player?
Well, are you agreeing with me? It's Joe Burrow. You got to pick. You got to pick.
Yeah, okay.
All right, good.
Concise, Joe Burrow.
Good choice. Now let's jump to... I forgot coach, too.
Okay, so coach of the year, who's yours?
Man, well, I don't know. You say.
Mine's... What do you mean? It's the only choice. It stays in the NFC North.
The Lions?
Dan Campbell.
You think it is?
I think Dan Campbell is my favorite coach as well.
No, I think that's why I don't know if he really should be coach of the year. Because I feel like everyone's like, Dan Campbell, because he's like the coolest dude in the NFL.
They had the NFC. They got the 1 seed out of the NFC.
But it's not just the best team, though.
One game in the regular season?
It's not just like the best team.
What do you mean?
Also, they didn't lose one game in the regular season. They didn't go 16-1. There's no way. No, they didn't. You wrong. Maybe you should do more research before you come on the podcast.
What did they go then?
15-2, probably.
Okay, so we're splitting hairs here.
Actually, I know. I
How do you
know they did?
How do you not believe that Dan Campbell? So you're saying that?
No, I'm just asking. I haven't even said anything.
So
yet.
I
haven't said anything.
You're being devil's advocate here. Is all that
I'm
you're
saying
trying
people
to be.
in general say.
Oh, because he's the coolest guy in the league. It's not just about winning
like
games. Well, what else is it about as a coach?
Taking a team that has no right to win a game and then leading them to win games. That's why I think
it's Dan Quinn.
That's why I think it's Kevin O'Connell.
No, it's Dan Quinn.
Because they have a quarterback who's like bottom tier his whole NFL career, and they almost won the NFC North. They're one game away from being exactly where the Lions are.
Think about what Dan Campbell did, though, week in and week out, with as beat up as his defense was.
That's true. That's true.
They're the most injured team in the NFL.
That's true.
And we're talking. That was unbelievable. I like Kevin O'Connell.
I don't know.
I think Kevin O'Connell did a great job. I really like Kevin O'Connell.
Yeah.
I think Dan Quinn deserves to be in the conversation.
Yeah, that's fair.
Who would have thought the Washington Commanders would have won a game this year?
Can we put Sean Payton in the conversation?
No.
The Broncos were projected.
Oh my!
Did you look at the projections before the season? Did you know?
You were the one who even said their defense is elite. They have the defensive player of the year on their team. We
created an elite defense. Our over/under before the season was 5 wins.
Yeah, Coach Yates bet on that and obviously won.
Yeah, I should have too. I wasn't 18 though. I should have done it illegally.
Yeah.
Just kidding. I don't know if I. Yeah.
Wasn't looking good through the first 4 weeks.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, I tried to. I think I said this earlier. I don't know if I forgot mid-sentence. I bet on Bo Nix to win the Rookie of the Year after the second week, when his odds were at plus 5,000. I bet $30 on it. Mm-hmm. If he would have continued the streak that he was on week 12, whatever, the bet would have won me $800.
Oof.
I was like, yeah, dude, I was excited.
Yeah.
And it just fell.
Yeah.
Well, okay, Coach of the Year, whatever. Super Bowl. Let's go to Super Bowl.
Move on.
We've been talking about, coaches. I'll trust you. I'll trust your judgment. You're a coach. I don't really know how to separate teams. I just feel like the bias is there for a lot of people, including me. I want the Lions to win because they just deserve to win.
Yeah.
And their coach does.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Their whole team is cool. Jahmyr Gibbs is cool to watch. Every part of their team is just cool.
Yeah, and they're Detroit.
Yeah.
Who would? Yeah, Motor City, man.
All right, Super Bowl.
We're gonna start with you on this one.
Just
I want
prediction.
Let's start with a prediction, and then let's start with who do you want to win?
Man, I don't even know. I feel like
the Super Bowl
coming into the playoffs, when there's 14 teams in the playoffs, I looked at it and I literally was like, okay, there's only one matchup I wouldn't like, and it was Chiefs-Eagles.
Yeah.
Out of every team, it doesn't matter. It's just it's so boring. I think I want the Eagles to win just because of Saquon, because he's an elite player who's on a bad team and is now leading the charge. Obviously, I don't want the Chiefs to win because I'm just sick of them.
Yeah.
I just don't like
And you're an AFC West.
Yeah, I'm just sick of them winning. But I don't the Chiefs just kind of make it look too easy, and it's not super fun to watch them win, in my opinion.
So what's your prediction?
I predict the Chiefs will win. I predict the Chiefs will go down. They'll be down 10 points and maybe,
midway through the fourth.
Midway through I was going to say third, but fourth maybe too.
Yeah.
There's going to be a point where it's late game and everyone's like, oh my gosh, And then, okay, they're going to lead an easy drive, and then everyone's going to be like, oh, okay, well, the Eagles are still up 3, we got it, right? And then the Eagles
go 3 and out.
got to have a drive, and they don't hand the ball off to Saquon.
Yeah.
and they go 3 and out.
They throw the ball 5 times to A.J. Brown.
And it doesn't work, and the Chiefs get the ball, and they go down, and they score, and they're up by 4, and the Eagles are trying, and they fail. And they kick a field goal, and they're down by 1 point with like 3 minutes left, and the Chiefs just somehow figure out a way to get a couple first downs when they shouldn't, and they win the game. Mm-hmm. And then we see the proposal afterward, Travis Kelce.
Oh, you think that's coming up?
It should.
Yeah.
3P. I feel like if they win, he's going to retire. So why not just do it? I mean, they're already like I feel like in general people kind of shy away from public proposals, but when you have 2 absolute megastars, why not just do it publicly?
Fair enough.
Because the whole media is going to find out anyway. So just do it on stage.
I don't want to go down this conversation road. I shouldn't even have asked.
Yeah.
This one to me is, don't want to talk about it.
You saw. What's your prediction?
My prediction was.
I said Chiefs by 1. So give me a score also.
I'm going to predict where my heart lies, and then my heart lies with Saquon.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm going to predict a final score of 28-23 Eagles.
Okay.
Okay. I think the Eagles D is a good defense. I think they'll do an okay job of stopping Pat.
Yeah.
I see the reversal of this, of your prediction. I think the Chiefs come out real fast.
Right.
And they jump to a 10 to 14 point lead. Instant, maybe first quarter even.
Really?
Right. Yeah, it could happen that quickly.
You think the Eagles?
And the Eagles just chip away.
Yeah.
Right? Until it's 21-23. Eagles go down. They score. Not as time expires. I'm not going to say as time expires, but we'll say they score with 3 minutes left on the clock.
Yeah.
And they go up 28-23 and end up winning the game.
Okay.
Maybe I should change that to 27-23 because...
Yeah, do the math. I was going to say 24-23 Chiefs, where the Chiefs scored 3 touchdowns, a field goal.
And, well, no, I'm saying they go down, they score, and they realize that kicking a field goal does nothing for them.
Oh, so then they go for
2, and it doesn't happen.
You don't think they get it?
And they don't get it.
And then, what did you say? 24,
I said
27?
27-23.
23, okay.
Yeah.
And how much time's on the clock? You don't think the Chiefs are scoring?
No.
Like, if there's more than, 8 seconds on the clock, I feel like they're scoring.
I think that I think that
pass interference, roughing the passer, touchdown.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
It's an entire drive.
Let's talk about that.
You want to talk about that?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
What's your take on this whole Chiefs get the nod?
I don't know. It's just I don't think that they're necessarily collusion. And obviously I'm biased because I don't like them. Mm-hmm. But it's not even every team gets bad calls and good calls. It just seems that the Chiefs always happen on a third down that they have to
That's just it. Because if you look at the
timing,
if you look at the numbers,
yeah,
the Chiefs are not.
They don't.
They don't get the penalties that everyone thinks that they get.
And that's the opposite side. Is they're the Chiefs have more penalties called against them and against their opponents.
Yeah.
So everyone's this is not happening.
Yeah. The thing to me is it's the timing. Yeah.
It's
the timing of when they get these calls. You're just come on.
Yeah.
I'm watching that Texans game. And honestly, I thought the Texans were going to beat them. Well, actually, I was listening to it. I didn't even get to
They looked like
it.
they were going to.
Yeah.
For a second.
Yeah, I thought that they were going to win that game.
Yeah.
And you just watch these games, and you're just honestly, to me, it's almost to the point where I just want it all to be reviewed. I just any...
electronically?
Yes. Any 15-yard penalty.
It's hard to know what to do. That's actually a good idea.
Just make
15 yards.
Anything 15 yards or more, boom, it's reviewed.
Yeah.
It'd
be easy.
All pass interferences, all everything.
Face masks. There's definitely, you can just review. But then what do you do? What happens if, obviously there's some penalties that are easy to review, like a roughing the passer. But, what would they do if it doesn't get called? Would they be, checking for roughing the passer? Or, I guess face mask is easier. Would they be checking for a face mask after every single tackle to see if one did happen?
I don't know. That's a good.
I don't know the opposite side.
That's a great point to the argument. I don't know what you do.
Yeah, it doesn't necessarily fix no calls.
I just to me it's so difficult to watch sometimes. You just watch it happen, and it just like you said, these timely penalties that just always seem to go
right when they need it. Yeah,
and you're just do you remember that one when they're playing the Bengals? I don't know if that was in the AFC Championship or. And the Chiefs just got a redo on third down.
Yes.
You're just like, wait, what?
That's not the rules.
Yeah, you're just like...
Not the rule book.
They said it was like an inadvertent whistle or something occurred, and they just gave him another shot at
it. Yeah.
They didn't get the third down, so it didn't matter. You know what I mean?
That's like the what are the refs doing right here?
Yeah, we're just like, what's going on?
Are they confused?
You know, and then there's that big controversy that when Josh Allen chucked that ball up to, was that Kincaid or Knox? It was Kincaid.
It was
right?
Kincaid.
Yeah, and he dropped it, and then all of a sudden they're like, there's a flag on the field.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, wait, there's no flag.
There's a lot of people who saw the flag
and they were
on Twitter. They're like, oh.
They're like, wait until. They're like, that
it just doesn't make sense.
They're like, if that ball had been caught, then they would have called some penalty against the Bills or something like that.
Like, why does it always involve the Chiefs when there's some
it just there always seems to be something, and I'm a little biased because the Niners have lost to the Chiefs twice in the Super Bowl.
Yeah. It's the same thing.
Yeah, you're just like, okay, you know. Yeah. But I'm ready. I'm, you know, getting back to the Super Bowl. I'm ready to, you know, flip the script here. Let's see something else.
I'm ready too.
So
we'll see. I'm gonna be on the beach.
Where are you gonna be?
I'm going to Belize.
For what?
That's why we had to do this today. Where I was like, it must happen. On Friday, I'm leaving. My birthday's in October, but my aunt and uncle go every year in like January, February, and they said for my 18th birthday they'd take me.
Oh.
So we're going for like 2 weeks.
You're skipping senior classes for 2 weeks?
Yeah, pretty much. Finals happened like a week ago. So that was basically like get over with finals. And after finals, you can make up your work for the next 2 weeks. You can catch up on your homework.
And you're just going to Belize to chill?
To do nothing.
Nothing planned?
Snorkel. No. Just sit on the beach. You know, visit the bar.
There you go.
The 18 and up bar.
Oh.
That's why it was 18, because I was like, okay.
Gotcha.
So, you know, it'll be fun. I'm really excited.
It's supposed to be a kid-friendly channel here.
No, it's not. I mean, everyone listening, I'm not breaking any laws. I'm an adult. When I go to Belize, I'm an illegal adult.
Talking about gambling and going to a Belize bar. There we go.
I mean, yeah, it's a blunt world out there.
Yeah.
And maybe the kids who are listening, you know, they know, we know.
Just so all listeners are aware, I'm shaking my head in disappointment at Mikey saying that that's what he's going to do with his trip to Belize.
So. What do you want me to do?
Huh? Oh, no. I mean, I'd go fishing or something like that.
We are going to fish. We're going to fish.
I'd be ripping the flats with some fly.
With, like, water in your hand?
Water in my hand?
Yeah.
No, I'd be fly fishing is what I'm saying.
But, like, with what beverage in your hand?
Water. I don't drink.
You don't drink?
Uh-uh.
I didn't even know that.
No.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
So you really just can't relate to me wanting a fruity drink on the beach.
No, not my scene, man.
That's crazy.
Not my scene.
It's not my scene either. It's not.
The truth comes out.
It's not my scene. Oh. It's my aunt and uncle's. Yeah. I'm just along for the ride.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Okay, what are we talking about? Super Bowl. What are we talking about?
You were talking about watching the Super Bowl on the beach, and you're just ready to flip the script.
Oh, well, my uncle was born in Kansas.
Okay. So he's a Chiefs fan.
So he's a massive Chiefs fan. So I will be watching the game.
Right. What's the time difference? What time is that game going to be?
1 hour ahead. So
that's it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty much Mexico goes like that. So it's like even with like Louisiana. Yeah. So it'll be like 6:30 or whatever.
It won't be bad at all.
7? No, it'll be chill. And the sun stays up there until like 11.
Yeah, that'll be awesome.
So I'm ready. Well,
I think that's it.
I think we had a good conversation.
Yeah, I think that's
Last thing. There was a lot of talk last year about Bo Nix.
Oh, God.
And about the Niners.
No.
It was about the Niners.
No,
it was about how much better the Niners were.
The draft hadn't happened yet.
It was about
at this point in time. So Bo Nix.
Bo Nix was a part of it. Bo Nix
wasn't a comment.
Bo Nix was about how I was like,
we were having
the Broncos are going to draft Bo Nix. You were I remember it. I remember it.
God.
You were like,
and I said I liked Bo Nix.
You did not.
I have always liked Bo Nix.
Let me just can I just tell you what you said? Can I just tell you, because I swear to God I listened to the episode like 3 weeks ago.
Okay.
Knowing this was coming up, so I could actually like know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
So you said two like main points. You said the 49ers are set up to achieve greatness in the NFL for at least the next like 5 years. Be like a top 5 team. So
they were. Some extenuating circumstances occurred.
When were they?
Oh, I mean, you lose Christian McCaffrey.
Like week 1?
You lose Christian
McCaffrey is not even good anymore. I saw firsthand how he's just not. He's not the same.
So when he played this year, he wasn't very good.
Not when he came back.
What did he do for your fantasy team in those weeks? Let's pull it up.
When he came back?
Yeah, let's pull it up. For the weeks that he was back.
I think he had like 15 points and then like 8.
In the game that he got hurt?
Yeah.
In the second quarter?
Yeah.
That wouldn't be good.
That's not good. Stop talking like that is good. That's not good. Yeah, I think I can pull it up. See this? This is turned into a race.
Christian McCaffrey game log had 13, 19, 11, and 7. Oh, no, those are... Sorry. He had 16, 14, 8, and then 9 in the game that he got hurt.
Okay, that's not good. RB10, RB14, RB29, RB34. No touchdowns. 13, 19 carries. You know, he's averaging 4 yards a carry. 2.82 in the one game that he didn't get hurt.
No, he had
2.82 yards per carry.
8 points. Oh, 2.28. Yeah, yards per carry.
That's terrible. Anyway, the
got hurt in the
49ers.
Third quarter.
No, that's the other game. This other game. The 49ers have star power and they suck.
Think about what they were dealing with all year long.
Come on. This is a lame excuse.
What are you talking about?
For not being good.
Christian McCaffrey didn't play for the first 10 weeks of the season.
Debo done.
Brandon Ayuk gets hurt
McCaffrey
in the third week of the season.
Ayuk done.
Like, I'm telling you, this is like what happened.
I don't know how a 49er fan can look and be excited about their team in the future.
He gets hurt in the third week of the season. Christian McCaffrey's out for the first 8 weeks. Did you see out of their stars, right? Between Brock Purdy, George Kittle,
the fact that
Deebo
you can name that many stars is just like
Brandon Ayuk,
you're spoiled with
and
riches.
Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah.
They played 24 snaps where they were all on the field this year. Or no, they played 0 snaps
That's
where all of them were on
though.
the field this year. 0 snaps where all of them were on the field this year. And then if you took Christian McCaffrey out of that, there was like 24 snaps where all of them were on the field this year.
But I don't think, the Broncos don't have one player like that.
Oh, okay.
They don't.
No, I agree.
Do the Broncos have a better player than any of those 5 players on offense?
I thought that the Broncos were like super good. But
no, well, that's what the thing is how did the Broncos win 11 games this year without a single star?
No, you told me how
49ers flauntered.
You told me how good
I'll tell you why
the Broncos
it's because Bo. It's because Bo is a legit NFL quarterback.
I believe in Bo.
In his first year.
I'm a believer.
And that gets me to my second thing you said. It was, I remember you were like, where does a Bronco fan look towards the future? And I was like, we're going to draft a rookie quarterback. And then you laughed. And then I went, we're going to win games based on a defense and a rookie. And you were like, well, you're not going to get Daniels, you're not going to get Williams, and you're not going to get May. And I was like, okay. And then you were like, so that leaves you with Penix or Nix. And I was like, well, I like Penix. And I don't know what you said. You probably said something sarcastic. And then I said, and I like Bo because he was Oregon Ducks. And you laughed. You laughed at Bo's name. You're such a bandwagoner.
As much as I want to argue with you.
You're such a bandwagoner.
As much as I just want to argue right now for the sake of arguing, I could totally see myself.
You 100% did.
And I believe, I probably did. It
just makes me feel bad.
The fact
for the kid.
The fact
he really has there is no believers except for the Bronco fans.
I feel bad for you thinking that, for believing that the Niners are not going to be good next year. Because we'll probably flip the script on this one next year when you're...
I didn't say that.
When you're back from college over winter break or something like that.
And so I didn't say they're not going to be bad. I'm just like, what I said is like, how are they not good? Like they just 5 Pro Bowlers on their team.
The biggest... you want to know?
Well, and they have Bosa and they have Warner.
What was their biggest injury this year? You tell me.
I don't know. McCaffrey. You think he was something else?
It was definitely something else.
Was it Trent Williams? Did he get hurt? I didn't even know he got hurt. I just knew you were talking about.
It was 100%.
That's crazy.
Trent Williams. If you watch, the numbers speak for themselves.
Their team is crazy. How are they not good?
And this just proves my point even further.
15 Pro Bowlers on your 22-man team.
It proves my point even further about how offensive line is the most important position in the game, and as to why.
I don't think so. I don't think that was the biggest injury.
It's probably quarterback, but
come on.
But that was the biggest injury.
Mm-hmm.
That was where their biggest drop-off came. Because, when he was in the game, it didn't matter who you had at running back. You could have Isaac Gorendo.
That is actually true. I don't know how they
think about how big of a fantasy frenzy he threw the world for when, what's-his-name got hurt.
Mason?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was rushing for 100 yards a game.
No,
Trent Williams is the difference maker.
We'll maybe see. We'll see next year.
Next year when the Niners are back on top.
Bo Nix cannot ever, slander is not tolerated.
Yeah, I can.
'Cause he can ball.
I'll help you out with that.
Would you rather have Bo or Brock Purdy?
Sean Payton will never do anything for him, but
yes, he will. He's already doing stuff for him.
Would I rather have Bo or Brock Purdy?
Yeah.
Currently, I'd rather have Brock Purdy Bo just based on his rookie deal, and I want to get Myles Garrett. But paying Bo or Brock is going to require.
Let's say you're paying him the same amount of money.
Oh, Brock.
What?
What do you mean what?
What?
Go compare their rookie seasons.
Not a Super Bowl winning quarterback.
Go look at their rookie seasons.
Are they all comparable?
Brock came in.
Okay, I'll look it up. No.
If you're just going to compare stats, Brock came in halfway through the year.
I'll look up yards per game, touchdowns per game.
So you can't do that. But Brock took him to an NFC Championship, and then he gets hurt, obviously, and then the Rams win.
I'll look.
They're playing with their third-string quarterback at that point.
We'll see. Okay, let's look at touch. Okay, here it is. Okay, in 9 games, 13 touchdowns, 4 picks, 1,300 yards.
It's a great in 9 games.
So in 18 games, 25 touchdowns, 8 picks, 2,600 yards. Okay? 2,600, 25, 8.
Where did the Broncos finish this year?
Like record-wise?
No. Did they make the playoffs?
Yeah, they made the playoffs. Got smacked.
And what happened when they made the playoffs?
We got smacked.
Oh.
But Brock Purdy is not like...
And what happened?
Put Brock Purdy on the Broncos, we're going like... We're winning 6 games.
You said, who would I rather have? Like, who would I have as a Niners fan?
There's
would
no way Brock is better.
Would rather have Brock Purdy. So, sue me.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
There's no way.
Currently, I'd rather have Bo because I want the rookie deal, though. And I like the trajectory of Bo's career. I think Bo's going to have a very successful career in the NFL.
I agree. I can't even handle your bias sometimes.
My bias? You're over here talking about Patrick Surtain and...
What? Because he's the best player in the best defensive player in the NFL.
You bring up Benito because he scored 2 touchdowns.
Find me a defensive lineman who scored 2 touchdowns.
Like I care.
Like it's cool.
It is cool.
That's why players win awards, because they throw Hail Marys and they score touchdowns. They have wow plays. That's why they win.
All right.
The media got to find one play to market.
All right, so here's a conversation.
Mm-hmm.
A quick one before we go. Rookie quarterback class. This is one of the best rookie quarterback classes we've ever seen. It very well could be the best rookie quarterback class that we ever see.
I agree.
I don't know if we'll ever have a class that's as good as this one at this current stage, right? Obviously, I'm sure some of them will fizzle out. I don't know what Michael Penix is going to end up like.
What do you think the best rookie class is of all time besides this? I'm going to test your deep NFL knowledge real quick.
My deep NFL knowledge?
Yeah.
Well, who all was in the class with Joe Montana? Was Joe Montana, Dan Marino, and who else was in that?
I didn't think that Joe Montana was in that class. I was going to say that class. I didn't think Joe Montana was in that
I don't know.
class.
I'm not. It's Dan Marino's class.
Okay, that was what I was going to say too.
Yeah.
Dan Marino, John Elway, Jim Kelly.
Yeah.
We're all in the same class.
I thought Joe Montana was in that one.
And Dan Fouts too, I think.
But
Anyway, back to what we were talking about.
Who do you believe is the best quarterback in this class?
Like career-wise? Or like this year?
Who's the best quarterback? Like, who do you think will be the best quarterback?
By the end of their career?
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I want to say.
I know what you want to say, but you're not going to because he plays in Denver.
What do you mean? This is the worst team he's ever going to have in his career. Like, this is the least money the Broncos have ever worked with in the history of their team. Russell Wilson's taking the third of the money.
The question.
I don't know. Not Caleb Williams.
I'm not a big Caleb.
I don't think he's that guy.
I think Ben Johnson could do some okay things with him, but they're not. Maybe he'll win a playoff game before he retires. I don't know.
I don't think Drake May is.
Oof.
You think Drake May is going to... I don't think...
Continue.
I think Drake May is going to spend a lot of his career on a bad team.
Continue.
Before they find a way to get a good team.
Just continue with...
I'm going one by one.
Okay.
Who else? Besides the top 2.
Now you can move on to Penix.
Penix, kind of same as May. And I haven't seen him play, so it's kind of unfair to judge.
He played well at the end of the year when he got his reps.
I honestly think Jaden Daniels and Bo Nix have very similar, ceilings. It just depends on the team around them. I think each of them could win a Super Bowl, especially with development. I feel like Jaden Daniels could turn into, a Lamar Jackson type of player.
Well, that's only... The problem is with Jaden Daniels, if Cliff Kingsbury ever leaves...
Then what's going to happen?
Exactly.
It's coaching, it's everything.
Yeah.
And I think Bo Nix could turn into, he's mobile. He's not insanely mobile, but he's mobiler. And he can throw, and he runs, a surprising amount. I don't know. I have trouble thinking of a quarterback who runs as much as he does, but it's not like a traditional running guy.
Okay.
Like
Now McCarthy.
Steve Young, but like not as good as Steve Young. But that same type of build. McCarthy, you already said you think he's going to be good. I don't really know.
As long as KOC's.
I think it's the same, where it's hard to know because you've never seen him play in the NFL. Is that the whole class? I mean, that's pretty stacked, honestly.
No, we said Jaden. It was
We
Jaden.
we said 6 of them.
Yeah, there's 6.
Okay, so we said.
Well, I mean, unless you're going to talk like Jordan Travis and Spencer Rattler.
No, we said the 6.
Because to me, the best quarterback in the class is Drake May.
Mm-hmm.
But to your point, your argument is, I agree with.
Yeah.
What's going to happen in New England?
Yeah.
I mean, if you look at what Drake May did with absolutely, and I mean, we can definitely both agree that Drake May had nothing.
Yeah.
I mean,
a terrible team.
Jalen Polk and Kendrick Bourne.
Yeah.
I mean,
remember Madre Stevenson?
Yeah.
I don't think I can name Christian Gonzalez is the only player I think I can name on their defense.
I mean, what are we talking about here?
The Patriots are just.
I mean, down bad.
Yeah, they're finished.
I don't know about, like you said, it's hard to know with JJ. I think JJ, to me, has the highest ceiling out of the class, and that's who I'm going to go with.
Really?
But
you've never seen him. You think he's got a higher ceiling?
A lot of that has to do with
than some of these other dudes.
With KOC, man.
Really?
It's got a lot to do with it. I mean, I would say it's more KOC than it is.
Like who is
JJ McCarthy?
Who is a player? Like if
Drake May was in JJ McCarthy,
you think he would be?
I think they'd win a Super Bowl within the next 5 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Who do you think is like an NFL?
You got Jordan Addison.
Who's like a future comparison for those dudes? You think? Like if I am saying this is like ceiling comparison. If I'm saying Bo Nix's ceiling is like Steve Young, that because the same play style is the same everything, and Jaden Daniels' ceiling is Lamar Jackson, like a guy who fits their play style and is super good. Who are May and JJ's ceilings?
I don't know.
In your opinion?
Because I don't know if I could match like a.
Because I don't really know their play styles as much.
Yeah,
I don't know JJ's at all.
I don't know. I mean, mine is from what I saw from him in Michigan. I think
Is he like a pocket passer? I don't really know much about him.
A little bit, but I would say my take is that's more belief in the system that he's going to be a part of than it is.
It's a lot about the system.
It is about JJ. Well, and that's like I said. I think Drake is the best quarterback in the class.
Yeah.
But just based on where he is,
will they figure it out by the time?
I mean, half
his career's gone by.
Some of the throws that Drake made this year.
He's good.
Gosh.
He was surprisingly good.
Oh my gosh.
And then he would fall apart, and you could see what happened to his team.
Yeah.
Like their entire team would just halfway through the third quarter be like, "Okay, we're not winning."
Yeah. So
and everyone would give up.
Yeah.
Including him, which isn't necessarily his fault, but
I don't know. Maybe because like if I'm the Patriots, this is going to sound insane. I trade Drake May.
Why? You just said he's the best quarterback in the class.
Because you get
two,
sense. Maybe 3 first-rounders or 2 first-rounders and a third.
You trade him now?
Trade him now.
And you expect 3 first-rounders?
Get 2 first-rounds and a second-round pick. Oh, yeah.
Now?
I mean, he's in value. He's a rookie quarterback. There's nothing, and he's shown that he can play. You're going to get 2 first-rounders in a third, or in a second at a minimum. Right? Roll with Joe Milton during these dog days.
Yeah, and build a team around him, and then find a quarterback.
And then hope that you can find a quarterback.
Instead of wasting a career with a team that sucks.
And if Drake May, if Drake May played for Kevin O'Connell, he's Super Bowl bound. I don't know if I have a comparison for him, but dude's a dog.
Yeah.
You can't make a comparison to Tom Brady. You can't make, even making a comparison to Steve Young's insane. I mean, Steve Young is.
It's more just like play style and like peak, like finding how it works.
I mean, what Drake May can do in the pocket is pretty damn impressive. Pretty good. Maybe like a Matthew Stafford.
Is he good in the pocket?
Yeah. What? Jared Goff?
I don't know. Aaron Rodgers is good in the pocket?
Yeah.
Does Drake May have the arm of Aaron Rodgers? No.
No.
Does J.J. McCarthy? He kind of looks like Aaron Rodgers.
No.
No?
Aaron Rodgers has a sling on him.
I mean, he has like one of the best arms in NFL history.
Yeah.
So it's not necessarily fair to ask.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think I can make that comparison.
But, whatever.
So.
Okay, well, we have something to come back to.
Yeah.
The teams, obviously. Mm-hmm. But then there's the rookie quarterback class in general.
Yeah.
And whoever new gets drafted.
Yeah, the draft will be interesting.
We'll see.
We'll have to have another one.
Yes, we will.
So.
All right, well, that's Fantasy Avenue. Maybe record length episode.
What are we at?
Hour and 18 minutes.
Woof.
That's a long
18 minutes
conversation
over.
about football.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's it. Signing off. See you guys next episode.
Catch you next time.
All right.